Well, here you can see some highlights from that fourth set. FEU just being patient as they were during the first 3 sets was almost able to take that again and take the game for you away from UST. But then again, UST of course prevailed in that fourth set. But here, Daquis and Manalo, and again, Wendy Semana just doing it for FEU, not handing it easily to this UST squad. So you'll see some highlights here. Daquis with, of course, again, stringing some points for FEU, but a few errors ran on her part on that fourth set. On the other hand, this UST team getting the points, much needed points from Mary Jean Balse, who was missing in the first 2 sets, I guess, and then Venus Bernal hitting it right on the nail where they really needed it. And Denise Tan doing a much better job in setting. And of course, their reception on the fourth set also will improve a little bit coming into this 5th set. So let's see who will make the adjustment for this 5th and deciding set coming to you. Well, it's FEU against UST for the playoff. Who will meet who in the semifinals? Well, here's some fourth set stats for you blocks. 0 for FEU, while 3 for UST. In the dig department, where both of them actually were having difficulties, UST having 9, only 4 for FEU. And kills, ito even Steven, 15 apiece for FEU and UST. So game plan and mindset will play a very great role, a very important role in this 5th and final set. Don't you think, partner?
Yes.
Your mindset for this
I just ordered dinner, just in case.
You order from me?
Yes, of course. And the way these two teams are clawing at each other, you like it because it gives you great volleyball, and also they're interested in really who wants to be number 1
yes, definitely.
and number 2.
As we've mentioned, you don't want to go up against that Adamson squad.
Oh, I don't want to play Adamson. If I were FEU or UST, I don't want any danger.
Well, not taking it away from you either. Also playing well in the second round, but still, yung Adamson has been a contender in the past 2 years now.
We're just looking at the way the cards have stumbled so far. In the meantime, if UE comes out of it with a bigger game, well, it's all and good and well for them. In the meantime, Alemania, what a long afternoon it has been for her at the back line. That's too strong.
So let me remind you, it's just up to 15 points.
Yes, mas mabilis ang 5th and final.
Yung makauna rito malaki ang advantage.
Jimmy Javier and Ronnie Magsano actually started ordering dinner as well. Their game
Sorry, folks, but this is
still on hold. Yes, this is understandable.
Well, we all expected this game.
But to be played at such a high level. Bernal with the runner. Sending it into the back line, no problem for Morada.
So she really swiped it to go to that corner of that UST squad, UST court.
What about fatigue? I know these are young people, but is fatigue a factor at this point?
Well, definitely, but still, in the same manner, of course, in the same level, kasi pareho naman sila nakaabot sa fourth set. Ako, very important dito yung mindset of the players. Kasi pareho ng pagod So, sometimes yung skills medyo nagdidwindle a bit, but minsan mind over matter.
It's not I agree. It's not what's inside you, rather than what you're feeling on the outside. As Semana has played well all game long. Is at the service area. She's hot. She is hot now.
And Venus, from the last points of that fourth set, still continuing her hits here in the 5th set. Well, USC needs her if they want to take this game. Imagine, even with the triple block, even if you were doing their job well, having a triple block in front of Venus, but still, she's able to go cross-court.
That was simply put by Manalo. Venus seems to be saying, just to go back to a point about Bernal, since you are not stopping me anyway, I'll still pound at you. Even if you block me, I'll still go attack you because nobody has stopped me so far.
Right, kasi hindi ka na, normally we see Venus from the hard hits will go to a dink ball, but this time nakikita natin panay powerful hits coming from Venus. Oh, just when I said goes for a dink ball.
That was what the opportunity presented. Well, what was presented actually. In the meantime, miscue by UST. FEU jumps out in front, busting out of that 3-all tie. 4-3 FEU. Morado from out of town. Not the time for that.
Well, that's the mindset I was talking about. Minsan yung kaba, pumapasok na rin.
You have to believe that it's going over. Diba? It's like golf, yung tinatawid mo yung nagsabong na tinatawid. You have to believe it will go over.
And this time, it seems like itong FEU ang medyo hindi naman focus, yung fatigue factor may be settling in.
That's why Joseph Santos' instructions, I just heard him, was simple. Hoy! May not be polite in proper company, but in a sporting occasion, why not 4 touches by UST? Balse talking to Tabakero, mo ipilit.
This time, ito yung ginagawa ni Mary Jean kanina. I think this is the time to play it safe. Kasi pareho ng pagod eh. So whoever has the better percentage, I think will get this 5th set.
Not well planned out that time. Kabayad just digging it over. That'll be at the net. Astorga says, give it to me. She's found an open spot. Covered well by Bernal. From the back line we go. Here we go with Daquis. Brushes it.
Again, Daquis off the blockers. Not
the
too
ice
much
queen.
power.
The ice queen just delivers. All business here this afternoon. We will not get a smile from her today, at least in this 5th set.
But they brought it all the way to the 5th set. You will not hand it easily to your opponent, of course.
Right at the net.
That time, I think that's a violation error this time for Denise Tan.
Kanina pa hinihingi ng FEU yan actually. First set, FEU, 25-22. Same score. Second set, UST. Third set, 25-21 FEU. Fourth set, 27-25 UST.
That's how close it is, folks.
FEU by 2 here. Tabakero pounds it. Tan. Kabayad, dinked it over. Astorga. Daquis with the gentle touch. Tan. They go down the middle. Astorga.
Oh, if that was just well read by FEU.
Astorga delighting in that. I'm not that such a superstar, but you.
Right place at the right time.
And we're going to have a change of courts. And we'll take this short break, and Jose and I will be right back after this. Back with us quickly. The changing of sides has been completed. That is good news for UP and FEU that are waiting for their game to get going. It means we've reached the 8-point level.
Pero alam mo, sa dami ng nanonood dito, I get this Texas ngayon lang. Freddy Abuta, may maganda raw. Sabihin ko ba? Pwede ko ba sabihin? May maganda si Tandaw. Maganda sa USC. So, hi, Freddy, ha?
Freddy, ha? In the meantime, it's 9-5. I'd like to listen to UST because they're behind here.
Kung saan ka nakakita ang palong ganito? Kailan ko na tinuro sa iyo yung palong ganun? Pinakukuha ko pa siya sa taas, kukunin mo sa side. Apat lang yan, kaya natin nabulin yan. Teka lang,
Oo, mamaya.
Tara. Itong dalawa, walang offensive na ginagawa. Ito, siya nag-receive ng bola, di wala na. Bakit hindi nag-receive ng bola?
Mr. Ricky Palu of Ateneo and Mark Molina in his FEU green this afternoon. He's the athletic director of Far Eastern University. It's a long day of volleyball from Mark, actually.
Well, kay Coach August, yung sinasabi niya, no? Because that's a common mistake. Minsan, if you want to go cross-court, nasasampal yung bola ng iba players. But that's not the way how to do it. Kailangan yung body mo yung pinoposition mo.
We have two different ways of coaching. You know, August and Maria working on your skills, really. Good cup, bad cup situation. They're the assistants. That's their role. You keep on encouraging while the head coach points out the mistakes. 9-6. Sometimes that role is reversed. Oh! Kabanag!
And UST has this is the time to adjust. If not, medyo late pa nga. But FEU is now up by 4. And again, this is just the up to 15. This is the 5th set of this game.
Kabanag surprising UST. Bernal. Oh, boy. Double touch.
The second ball handling error coming from Denista in this 5th set.
FEU is 4 points away from emerging as the #1 team in the tournament. Kept alive. Daquis says hello to all of us. Fan. Well, is it inside? Yes, it is.
Yes, it goes right in the corner of that FEU court. Ang ganda no cross court na yon coming from the Baquero. UST is still trying to hold on here. While FEU is just 4 points away into taking this match actually, this game, and taking the #1 spot.
And they will play UE if they win, while UST will battle it out with Adamson. But we are still far from over. Daquis says, oh boy. She saw that gap.
It was such a big gap in the middle of the two back row players of UST.
And the Ice Queen saw it and she said,
it wasn't even a powerful hit. It just went where she wanted it. It just went where she wanted it to go.
Off with your heads. Galit si Meldy. Malsen, Murada. Caballero. Semana.
That's the difference between the defense of FEU and UST. You can see the entire FEU squad moving all the time. As against UST, may kita mo yung players nila. Ito in our slow-mo here. You'll see nakapako yung mga back row players. Correct. So it's harder for them to move back and front. Dapat talaga moving ka all the time.
And being bigger, it's harder for them to stoop down at times. Malsa gets it in the difficult corner there and keeping UST's flickering hopes alive.
So this time it should be UST should be patient in getting those points. It's not over yet.
13-8 is our count. Radan losing elevation, kept alive by Alemania. Astorga gets to it. Fan, Bernal, and Alemania got to it. And this is the way they won earlier, Daquis. Wild.
Rachelle Anne Daquis. She did not do anything. I mean, nothing very special with that ball. Parang tumayo lang siya, hit it under the top spin. Lumabas tuloy. So it's a very crucial point for FEU.
13-9. Out.
Oh! And another service error coming from UST. And what a time to come, Sam.
Match point for FEU.
Giving match point.
And what a confidence booster for FEU if they hold on. Fan. That goes through.
Well, it kind of hit the floor because if it just hit the leg, pwede pa rin yun eh. Still a good ball.
Oh, new face.
Kind of pinballed. Yan. So
Paganas.
I guess this is their service specialist. Oh, back row.
Back row, nasa
Back row
gitna na eh.
defense. Alright.
Baka nag-alternate sa libero din to.
Oh, right.
Just to keep the ball in the air. It is in the air. Tan will go to Bernal. That's why she's there. Tan. Bernal on the run. FEU unable to get to it. It's 14-10.
UST is still alive.
Pinakamahirap mag-close out ng game, no? And FEU wants timeout. And look at this. Inulugang tak.
But UST has to play flawless.
Kung baka tres ka, ha? Sa mataas na maganda receive lang para makapagpinasin tayo, ha? Ano? Sino na sa harapan? Wendy, doon ka sa likod. Panapong ka ron. Sige, sa maganda receive lang.
Coverage pa.
Did I just hear a mahjong term? Panapon?
Baka walang kaper eh. I was just having fun here.
Now you got me. Okay, but no laughing
So
matter.
I really think this Wendy Semana will take care of the loose ball if ever.
Alemania.
Going for a combination
Sparga.
play.
Alive. You see ball coming. They want to do a combination. FEU. It goes! It goes!
Else with a differential play by FEU.
It was all that they wanted. It was an opportunity to send the ball into the air.
It was the last point, so they wanted to go for it.
And the coaches meeting said tonight, what a win by FEU. They emerged almost as number one, and they will play UE while UST dropping to second spot. They will play Adamson, dangerous as ever.
Well, patience is really a virtue.
And we're going to talk to our best player in just a short. Not anymore, I understand. They're waving like crazy, saying, no, because we're losing time for the men's game.
It was such a great game.
But
Well, you can see here, of course, Wendy Semana emerging as our best player of the game, Seb. Hands down.
And that game face, now finally we squeeze a smile out of Wendy, but she did it everything.
Look at that. 36 sets, 27 digs. It's not all in the kills, you know.
And we will now send it to Jimmy Javier as well as Ronnie McSonnock. They'll prepare all of you for the men's competition. Ozzy, what a great finals we're going to have.
Definitely.
And we'll see you all in a short while. It's a big win by FEU. They are number one in the tournament. They'll go against UE, and it'll be Adamson against UST when we begin the Final Four.